Valmiki Ramayana, Kishkindha Kanda, Book number 4, Sarga 66, Roman numerals, LXVI 66, Hanuman. The chieftain turned his glances where the legions sat in mute despair, and then to Hanuman, the best of Vanar lords, these words addressed: Why still and silent and apart, O hero of the dauntless heart? Thou keepest measured in thy mind the laws that rule the Vanar kind. Strong as our King Sugriva, brave as Rama's self to slay or save. Through every land thy praise is heard, famous as that illustrious bird. Arishtaneme's son, the king of every foe that plies the wing. Oft have I seen the monarch sweep with sounding pinions o'er the deep, and in his mighty talons bear huge serpents struggling through the air. Thy arms, O hero, match in might the ample wings he spreads for flight, and thou with him mayest well compare in power to do, in heart to dare. Why, rich in wisdom, power, and skill, O hero, thou lingering still? An Apsaras, the fairest found of nymphs for heavenly charms renowned, sweet Punjikashtala became a noble Vanar's wedded dame. Her heavenly title heard no more, Anjana was the name she bore. When, cursed by gods, from heaven she fell, in Vanar form on earth to dwell. New born in mortal shape, the child of Kunjar, monarch of the wild. In youthful beauty, wondrous fair, a crown of jewels about her hair. In silken robes of richest dye, she roamed the hills that kiss the sky. Once, in her tinted garments dressed, she stood upon the mountain crest. The god of wind beside her came, and breathed upon the lovely dame, and breathed upon the lovely dame. And as he fanned her robe aside, the wondrous beauty that he eyed, in rounded lines of breast and limb, and neck and shoulder ravished him, and captured by her peerless charms, he strained her in his amorous arms. Then to the eager god she cried, in trembling accents terrified, whose impious love has wronged a spouse, so constant in her nuptial vows. He heard, and thus his answer made: Oh, be not troubled, nor afraid, but trust, and thou shalt know ere long, my love has done thee, sweet, no wrong. So strong and brave and wise shall be the glorious child I give to thee. Might shall be his that not can tire, and limbs to spring as springs his sire. Thus spoke the god. The conquered dame rejoiced in heart, nor feared me shame. Down in a cave beneath the earth, the happy mother gave thee birth. Once o'er the summit of the wood, before thine eyes the new sun stood. Thou sprangest up in haste to seize what seemed the fruitage of the trees. Up leapt the child, a wondrous bound, 300 leagues above the ground. And thou the angered day-god shot his fierce beams on him, feared him not. Then from the hand of Indra came a red bolt winged with wrath and flame. The child fell smitten on a rock. His cheek was shattered by the shock. Named Hanuman, thenceforth by all, in memory of the fearful fall. The wandering wind god saw thee lie, with bleeding cheek and drooping eye, and stirred to anger by thy woe, forbade each scented breeze to blow. The breath of all the worlds was stilled, and the sad gods with terror filled prayed to the wind to calm the ire and soothe the sorrow of the sire. His fiery wrath no longer glowed, and Brahma's self the boon bestowed, that in the burnt of battle none should slay with steel the wind god's son. That in the brunt of battle none should slay with steel the wind god's son. Lord Indra, sovereign of the skies, bent on thee all his 1,000 eyes, and swore that ne'er the bolt which he hurls from the heaven should injure thee. 'Tis thine, O mighty chief, to share the wind god's power, his son and heir. Sprung from that glorious Father thou, and thou alone canst aid us now. This earth of yore, through all her climes, I circled 21 times, and gathered, as the gods decreed, great store of herbs from hill and mead, which scattered o'er the troubled wave, the Amrit to the toilers gave. But now my days are well nigh told, my strength is gone, my limbs are old, and thou, the bravest and the best, art the sure hope of all the rest. Now, mighty chief, the task essay, thy matchless power and strength display. Rise up, O Prince, our second king, and o'er the flood of ocean spring. So shall the glorious exploit vie with his who stepped through earth and sky. He spoke, the younger chieftain heard, his soul to vigorous effort stirred, and stood before their joyous eyes, dilated in gigantic size. Absolutely beautiful. Sri Ramayana, Jai Hanuman. Footnotes. 392 1. The Bengal recension calls him Arishtanemi's brother. The commentator says Arishtanemi is Aruna. Aruna, the charioteer of the sun, is the son of Kashyapa and Vinata, and by consequence brother of Garuda, called Vainateya, from Vinata, his mother, Goresio. Yes, Aruna. Aruna, maroon, red color, red sun. That's the horizon sun. That's why Aruna. Horus. He is the eagle-headed charioteer of the sun, sometimes mistaken as the sun. So that's what the Egyptians worship. Ra, Aruna, Arana, Ra. The horizon sun, Horus. Why is the sun god depicted as eagle in Egyptian mythology? Because of Aruna. And he is all red, red sun. That's why the native Indians worship, they had a totem of Aruna, of eagle. They were red Indians, because they are descendants of Aruna, the charioteer of the sun god. 392 2. A nymph of paradise. This is the nymph that fell down, was cursed, and became a mother of Hanuman. Anjana. Her name was different when she was in heaven. 392 1b. Hanu or Hanu means jaw. Hanuman or Hanuman means properly one with a large jaw. That's it. Right here. The largest Jew. Hanuman, human. The largest Semite, Hanuman. Ramoses of Judea. Rama of Ayodhya. Judah. Ayodhya means invincible, unfightable, nobody can fight it. And Judah, Jadu dynasty, the Jews, the Judeans means Jadu. Judah means to fight. And a British word human comes from Hanuman, somebody who evolves with a large jaw. They made, oh shit,